Good morning, it's good to see you. I'm still in Berastagi in northern Sumatra, and I have to say, if there's one place that has earned the right to put an enormous cabbage in the middle of the road, it's here. The vegetables around here are enormous. We're going to sneak around the back streets because that's what we do. I've just snuck off into the back lanes, and one of the first buildings I come across is this structure here, which strikes me as a very traditional type Sumatran building. Try not to get run over. And I don't know for sure, but it appears to be quite old, obviously. But I notice how it's elevated, and it would have once perhaps kept cows or livestock down the bottom maybe, and people lived upstairs. I'm not entirely sure, maybe other people can help me, but here they're barbecuing or cooking daging. Apa ini? Babi. Babi, oh. So I found a little pig place. Babi guling, huh?
Bukan babi guling.
Oh.
Bukan babi guling.
Oh.
Ini dia. Babi guling Bali punya.
Ah, oke.
Enak sekali. Makan.
Berapa harga satu bungkus?
30.
30? Suruh makan mungkin nanti ya. Selamat pagi. So keluarga ini ya? Ya, ya. And babi dari mana?
Babi dari Berastagi.
Berastagi. Oh. Permisi Bu, maaf. Rumah di sini tua Batak ya? Rumah ini tua. Mungkin berapa tahun rumah di sini? 60, yeah?
Yeah.
It's quite warm in here actually with all the cooking. Everyone's going about their business, they're quite busy. Makasih banyak semua ya. So the house is 60 years old actually. I got the impression it might be a bit older than that, but it's probably a lot to do with the smoke stains on it and babi. That's where you get your babi. My brain feels all foggy this morning for some reason. I'm finding it hard to string any words together. Happens like that sometimes. I'm at the Berastagi bus station, which sits directly outside the main entrance to the Berastagi market. I hadn't actually planned on going back to the markets today, but they're just so interesting. They're so big and there's so much going on. I think it's worth a second look. Do you remember that bus I had to get a connection to in Tabanjahe? Well, I just noticed a sign here, and this tofu, these huge slabs of tofu. Tofu dari Tabanjahe?
Yeah.
Yes. You're famous di sana, yeah? Okay. And Bu, oh, maaf. Berapa harga satu besar? 55,000. So it's 55,000 or $5.50 for the whole slab. Wow. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of this. There's about 12 slabs, 24, and here's another row here. 20. Mungkin, I don't know, mungkin 50. Yeah? Apa? Every day?
Yeah.
Every day, how many do you sell?
Ah?
How many? Berapa dijual satu hari?
Satu hari sekitar 50 ke 60 papan.
Banyak. Wow. That's a lot of tofu. So you are famous di sini.
Famous tahu kaban jahe from Aguan.
Aguan.
Yes, Aguan.
Aguan. Oke, makasih banyak. Siapa nama Anda?
Renita.
Nama saya Wayne Renita.
Dari mana?
Dari Australia.
Oh, Australia.
Berapa lama punya toko ini?
Kalau orang tua sih udah dari dulu. Udah lebih 40 tahun.
40?
Ya.
Lama ya?
Lama.
Keluarga ya?
Keluarga, turun temurun.
Di mana ibu dan bapak?
Bapak sudah tidak ada.
Oh, maafkan saya.
Ibu ke kebun. Pokat.
Okay. Makasih banyak, yeah? Have a good day.
Yeah.
A really helpful lady, wasn't she? Here I was thinking Kabanjahe is just this small, insignificant town in the middle of nowhere. It's actually very famous for its tofu. What are you doing?
Parking.
Oh, parking.
Yeah.
Is it busy? Sibuk?
Yeah.
Sibuk?
Not.
Yeah, not so many, huh?
Not full.
Not full.
Yeah.
What jam apa mulai hari ini kerja?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Selesai jam apa?
7 o'clock.
Oh ya, long lama ya.
Long. 12.
And mungkin berapa moto satu hari?
Maybe 100.
100,
Yeah,
100.
yeah.
That's a lot. You can speak English ya?
Little.
Ya, di mana belajar? Sekolah ya? Ya, siapa nama Anda?
Suhendra Bukit.
Apa?
Suhendra Bukit.
Suhendra. Nama saya Wayne. Suhendra Bukit.
Ya, Wayne.
Wayne.
Wayne
Yeah.
Rooney, no?
Wayne Rooney. Yeah. Suka football ya? Hello, how are you? Pleased to meet you. Playing music today? Iki. Makasih Iki ya.
Where do you country?
Australia. Orang-orang di sini saya suka.
Rama.
Huh?
Rama.
Rama. Rama.
Smile.
Yeah, Rama. It's Rama Smile ya?
Smile.
Ya, banyak orang-orang Rama ya.
Rama.
Makes me feel good. Makasih ya.
Thank you.
See you. Lots of nice random people to talk to. Again, apologies for asking the same questions, but that's what we're stuck with, I'm afraid. We're stuck with a limited vocabulary. But again, it's not so much what you're saying, is it, or what you're asking, or what you're talking about. It's that shared space and time, which I think we can overcomplicate. Oh, I'm going to get on a rant. I think we can overcomplicate our relationships with people in that we expect too much from them. We want to get something from them. Whereas if we can just appreciate the sharing of time and space and acknowledge, hello, how are you? And just enjoy that connection. And if that's all we want from people, just to have a connection, then we can do that easily without words. It's just sharing time and space. And if we all had that as our measure, then I think the world would be a better place. But yeah, follow me for more poor advice on human relationships. Remember the other day I said it was the largest dried fish stand I'd ever seen in my life? Well, that's been topped today. This is by far the largest assortment of dried fish I've seen anywhere. It just goes on and on and on.
Dari mana?
Australia, Pak.
Australia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Australia is good country.
Oh, makasih ya, makasih Pak. Bisa bicara bahasa Inggris?
Sedikit.
Ya, sedikit. Ya. How much is the coconut? Berapa harga satu? Berapa harga satu?
Ini 6.000, itu
6.000. 6.000, 6,000.
Ini 8.000.
Aha. Makasih banyak.
Ini uangnya 6.000.
6.000. Oh ya, oke. Makasih. Dari mana Pak?
Saya dari sini juga, dari
jadi Berastagi ya.
Berastagi ya.
Mau kemana hari ini?
Mau belanja, beli kelapa.
Oke.
Beli tuala.
Tuala.
Ya.
Makasih ya.
Ya, thank you.
6,000 for a coconut. Maybe we should remove the pisang test and go to the coconut test. It's almost like there's a photo waiting to happen here. I like the way the shop's framed with the bananas, and we just need something else to happen. And there it is. And then we just wait for the right sort of spaces between the people or someone coming face on, and me getting carried away with my amateurish photo structure. I notice a lot of the ladies wear hats, and it reminds me, there's similar hats to what Bolivian women, the stout, mountainous women of Bolivia, and they have those sort of, what's the name of that hat called? It's generally got a bit of a peak there. It's got a band around it. I'll try and find one. Hey, good to see you again. Everything okay? Yeah. Saya suka topi. Di mana did you?
Topi depan.
Depan.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to see you again. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the type of hat I was sort of referring to. A lot of women wear these types of hats. I don't know why I'm so interested in it. I just find it interesting. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Mau kemana hari ini?
Just
Ke pasar?
Yeah.
Ya.
And you where?
Jalan-jalan, lihat-lihat.
You can speak Indonesian very well.
No, I cannot, sir. I'm trying. Coba.
Yeah. Where you come from?
Dari Australia, sir.
Australia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kamu tinggal di sini di Berastagi ya?
Yeah.
And kerja apa?
No kerja lagi.
Ya,
Sudah.
Siapa nama dah?
Nama Amin.
Amin. Nama saya Wayne. Amin.
Oh, Amin.
Have a good day, ya.
Okay.
Good to speak with you.
Thank you.
See you.
Are you alone?
Sendiri?
Yeah.
Ya. Makasih, Nyari. Another one of those chaps that wouldn't release my hand. Occasionally, some people sort of, when you go to move your hand away from a handshake, they squeeze it, and in my experience, like they squeeze it and they hold it and they restrict you from moving. And in my experience, that's a bit of a warning sign, so I quickly moved away from him. And you can tell by the way people look in their eyes, they've got this, you know, they're sort of digging deep with their eyes, and they're sort of testing your boundaries, and they're trying to see, I think, no, I'm not suggesting that he was himself, but it's that kind of, that initial behaviour of not letting you go, you know, testing your boundaries, you know, trying to work out if you can be manipulated, and they ask a series of questions. Are you alone? Where are you going? All that. So where do you stay? Where do you stay is a big one. They want to know where you find it. But it may not have been the case where his motives were impure, but there was some suggestion that, yeah, I'll just keep moving on. You're Jimmy?
Jimmy Gideon.
Jimmy, my name's Wayne. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Nice
sitting
to
down
meet
with me.
you. Yeah.
Jimmy, I noticed instantly that your
Yes.
English is unbelievably good. Why? Have you lived in another country?
I never live in abroad, but I'm a traveler, so I travel everywhere.
Oh yeah. Where are some of the places you've been?
Yeah, you can say, except Africa, but
Wow.
Africa. I never been in Africa.
Yeah, nor me, yeah.
But I've been in Europe so many times.
Oh, really?
I've been in South America.
Can I ask you, Jimmy?
Yes.
How do you afford it? Because travel is expensive for many people. How do you pay for your travel? You're a businessman.
Can say that because actually I am not. I have no money.
Okay.
But I could afford to travel because I involved with insects.
With insects?
Yes, like beetles, butterflies.
Right. You're a
So-
scientist.
I'm not scientist in this case,
Ah,
but I'm
is it
more
entomology?
also not entomology, but I am more to the traders.
Ah, so you trade in
Yeah.
insects. That's really interesting.
Yes. So from I started this business in 1975.
Wow.
But I start traveling from 1987 abroad,
I see.
and from 1992 I start making I enter exhibition in Europe.
With your beetles and
Yeah, yes.
But how big is your collection? How many do you have?
Actually, I have no collection
Oh, okay.
because I'm a trader.
Ah, you sell them.
So I travel somewhere, I collect insects somewhere, and I brought to Europe. I brought to Japan.
Yeah. And what is the most expensive insect you've traded?
Oh, this is a matter of time, from time to time. Because the time I sold insects, the most expensive insect that I ever sold is like $6,000 US.
6,000 US dollars.
One.
$6,000.
Just one piece.
This is a beetle.
Yes.
What type of beetle was it?
The name of the beetles is Cyclomatus elapus.
Cyclomatus
Elapus.
elapus.
Yeah.
It's a big. It's from the Galapagos? No.
No, from Indonesia.
From Indonesia.
Yeah, from South Sumatra actually.
South Sumatra.
Yeah. But this is a big question. Can you sell this insect at this time like $50? No.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not worth anymore.
No.
Not
Okay.
worth.
Depending when it was
Because
when it
the-
was interesting.
Because the time I sold it, it was in 1987.
Ah, yeah. No internet. No.
No internet, nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the biggest insect ever found.
The biggest insect ever found.
Yeah, I mean the same species.
No, that
is the-
species.
Yes, the biggest.
Wow. And who bought it? Who bought that?
Japanese guy.
Japanese guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
for his collection.
for his collection. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
But today, even much bigger than that, cannot sell.
Jimmy, thank you so much for talking
You're
with me.
welcome.
You're so interesting. It's really
You're
nice.
welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
We started at the big cabbage and finished at the big monument with guns. I think today lacked a little bit of substance, actually. Sorry about that. As always, I hope you're well and happy in life, doing the things you want to do. We'll see you soon.